Hi guys, today we are going to transform these kitchen cabinets from this to this, and we're going to do it all for about $200, most of that being the new hardware on the cabinets, being hinges and the drawer pulls. So if you want to see how we did it, stick around. So the idea is we're going to transform our cabinets from something like this, cheap melamine on the inside and nice solid oak on the outside, to something like this, oak on the outside, oak plywood on the inside. So to remove this piece, I'm going to do water and heat. Hopefully I don't damage these stiles as I'm taking them out. This one came out pretty easy, but we'll see. I'm going to run the doors over the table saw to take the back side of this out to get access to that rabbet, and then this melamine should pop right out. So hopefully we don't do too much damage as we're tearing these out. So I'm going to use this cheap 7¼ inch 140 tooth blade that is typically for a circular saw. Thought process being, if I hit any staples in here, I don't really care. I'm not ruining my good blade. And then also I have 140 teeth, so I should have very little, if any, tear out. So what I've done here is set up 2 stop blocks so that I get the full motion of the stile between the 2 of them to cut off the back rabbet. Thankfully, when I did my test piece a couple months ago, I had the fence setting and the depth setting, so we are ready to go. So with the thickness of the rails and stiles of the doors and the fact that we're putting a 1/2 inch panel in, I'm going to put a little bevel on the back just to make it look like it belongs a little bit better. So it smooths it out with the sides and makes it look pretty nice. Once we get the paint on there, it should look pretty swell. So I got about a 8-degree angle on the table saw, and I'm just going to run the boards through on all 4 sides. Well, we are super excited to finally have this kitchen done. It's been a long time since I've been able to see the floor in my shop, and I'm ready to move on to other stuff. But we couldn't be happier with how everything turned out here. I did not show the chalk paint that I used when I finished these cabinets. There's going to be a video in the next couple weeks. I'll put a link to it up here that will go into detail on how I mixed that chalk paint, how I sealed the chalk paint, and a little bit of technique that I learned as I was using the chalk paint. So that chalk paint is pretty awesome. You can put it on metal, you can put it on anything as long as you seal it. And there's a bunch of different ways you can seal that. So that should be a pretty neat video to watch in a couple weeks. I hope you guys like what you saw. Please give us a thumbs up and subscribe, and we will see you next time.